Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
And getting the start for the Angels, Grayson Rodriguez. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit.
Jeremy Pena.
And we're off and running from Anaheim. The 1-0.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Strike two. In the air to left center. Meckler under it. One away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Come on, Angels. Here we go, Angels.
Ball two.
Rodriguez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. That one missed, now 3-0. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
And now it's Christian Walker. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Rolled over to third. Throw to first in time.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
That one misses. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. 1-2. And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He sends a rocket to left. The Astros strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 2 down, nobody on.
Yep.
Altuve thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 2-0. And a foul ball. Foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Out number 3. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The 1-0. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Mike Trout stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
This one in the air, center field. Trammell moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Wade Meckler.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Astros, Lamont Wade Jr. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
In the air, left field. Meckler has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Cam Smith.
what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
High fly ball, right field. Adele in position. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting eighth, center fielder Taylor Trammell.
Here's Taylor Trammell.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one the other way, and that's down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, catcher number 83.
Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering upstairs. Trammell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 3. 1 left for Houston, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adele.
Joe Adele.
Ball.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Eric Getty. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Strike 2. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Madrigal.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. First pitch misses. And that drops in for a strike. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Right.
In the air to left center, Meckler drifts towards it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Comes up empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, number 13.
Number 13.
Ball. Hi. Ball 2, down.
And it's even up. That's
Ball.
inside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And gone! He sends it out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. One away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Logan.
So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
And 1-2.
Ball.
Way high. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Trout. Fly to center his first time. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, that one almost gets him again.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Stays alive. One and two now. Altuve waits. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
That one way inside. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Smith, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line to left.
That's a foul
and
ball.
Foul ball. Wade leads off first with 1 away. Line drive and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Astros, center fielder Taylor Trammell.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Two on, 1 out. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one almost got him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to first, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. So the Astros lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 4th, so in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler.
Wade Meckler.
Ball one, up. No,
Right now,
off the
behind
plate.
in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Good hitters count the 2-0. On the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher
That's
covering.
out.
And one gone in the fourth as
Up
they get the
next for
leadoff man.
Angels, right fielder, Joe Adele.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball one. That's down.
Splits the plate. That is strike two.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Goes down
three.
looking.
Now batting, third baseman, number
And here's a
43.
look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now the third baseman went down on strikes his first time through. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball, no.
Right through there for a strike. This one in the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
When you go
Next
0
for
for
the
5, 0
Angels.
for 7, 0 for 8,
Second
it seems
baseman,
like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing.
Magical.
Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Hook one.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Angels leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the top of the
Leading off for
fifth.
Houston,
At the plate is the
catcher,
Astros
number
catcher, number 83. Right through there
Yep.
for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all
Jeremy
strikes.
Pena.
He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's a ball.
Inside, just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk there.
Ball 4.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. Tap foul at the plate. Man at first, 1 away. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball. Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him. Now 2 out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Houston, but they still lead it 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, number 13.
Number 13.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. That one in there across the letters. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Down low.
And a 1-0. Hard ground ball for a base Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swings over the top of that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first, and that is a big first out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
First pitch swinging. 1 down. Runners at second and third. That one misses. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball. Two on, 1 out. Just misses with that one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
On the inside corner for a strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Angels strand a couple, and they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. The new pitcher in the game, Chase Silseth.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Isaac Paredes. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Check swing. He went. Strike one.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's been a great free agent sign. And that one almost hit him. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball popped up. Walton settles underneath it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Cam Smith.
On the ground to the left. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now batting Taylor Trammell.
Ball.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're the top half of the sixth. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
That's it.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man at second. Close, but called a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Grounds one to short. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 4-1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler.
Wade Meckler.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. There's a strike. The Angels trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, no.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
That one fouled off. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, number 83.
No, that's
Activity
a
in the
ball.
bullpen for the Angels. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Number 70, warming up as well. And that one pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Chase Silseth out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Here we go, Kirby.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for Houston.
Pitching change here,
Number
Ryan
52,
Abreu.
Ryan
He has a
Abreu.
great slider with tons of movement.
And leading off for the Hellos, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Ball 1.
That catches the top part of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Madrigal wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Splits the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive. Bounced up the middle. Altuve handles it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Relay throw to second, safe, and that's his third hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Donovan Walton.
And up next for Los Angeles, Donovan Walton. There's the strike. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Sliced hard but foul. Going 2 now.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball.
Runner at second here, one gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppy.
Abreu, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the closer of the staff, is throwing. King also getting ready. Ball to strike. Foul ball there. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 1. Back in Anaheim, we're at the top of the 8th. Christian Walker digs in now.
Too high. Ball 2.
And a 2-1 on the way. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Three-two now. And a payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
No.
The 1-1.
Ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Next
Ball
one
three.
misses. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Yeah.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. A little bit
No.
low. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Center field. Trout moving under it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 1. And we're back.
And
Now
leading
it's
off
the
with the
DH,
Halos.
Zach Neto.
Designated hitter.
The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Pitch
Ball,
misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
And that is out of play. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next one is off the plate. Full count now. That one misses.
Go to first.
So a leadoff walk. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Neto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Wade settles under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Wade.
One out man at first. Wade Meckler, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, left field. Wade on the move towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Meckler wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner around second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Tying run at the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Abreu is done, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the one open base to work with if needed.
Here's the third baseman. That one's in there, 0-1. The tying run at the plate. Ball one there. And now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and now they trail by 1.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within 1. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the Angels pinch runner, Oswald Peraza, getting some more speed on the bases. And now the first baseman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
The lefty, the 1-0. Late swing, fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count, just not able to square it up.
The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's out to center field. That is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Pomeranz.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for Houston, left fielder Lamont Wade Jr.
Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 2 now.
Ball 1.
Out to short. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Cam Smith.
Right through there for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Two quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Trammell up next for the Astros.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Yep. Ball.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Ball 2.
This to third, and that one handled. Oh, the throw is wild, and it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it, cost him an extra base too.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. So the Astros lead one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here at Angel Stadium, last chance for the home team. Donovan Walton now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Fought off foul. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Now one missed. Zach Neto on deck for the Angels. The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead. Here the home team trying to pull it out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Trammell should have this one. 2 away now.
Up next for the Angels.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Josh Hader won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Brian King.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Angels down to their final out. Zach Neto, the next to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. There's a swing and a miss. That one found hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. The Angels down to their final strike. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 9th pitch of the at bat due next. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.